Hey Aries, welcome to your September reading. I'm going to be using the Sacred Forest Oracle. I haven't used these cards, that I hadn't even opened them, I forgot I had them. So this is new to me and it's exciting, I'm loving it. But yes, I haven't played with them or anything, so it's all very intuitive, but that's how I like to read anyway. But yeah, you get to experience them with me for the first time. I am loving them so far. I've done the earth signs, and I'm now on the fire signs, and you're my first fire sign. Speaking of which, lighter from my Palo Santo. Okay, how I'm doing these readings, it's a little bit different because, again, I go with what feels right for me, and this is what came up today. So we have the keywords at the top like my usual, and then we have two columns. So it's kind of like this is where we are right now, the energy we're in, to where we are going or where we desire to be as well in this bottom column. So I'm excited to see what yours is saying for you. And that one. And that one. Okay. Itchy nose. Okay, Aries. So you start off with Wolf Spirit. This is family. Instantly, I kind of get this sense of you being surrounded by your tribe. It's a great time for family. Now, this doesn't just mean, your biological family. This is people that you consider family. The family that you've built through your life, I suppose. That's what I feel like with this. I am getting that this is a kind of desire for you is to kind of build that as well. This feels very much desire-y. It's kind of like you are at this time in your life where you're kind of pulling in your tribe, pulling in this kind of connections is what I want to say. And I feel like this card is representing that. This can be relationship as well. There's two people down here, Aries. Well, two wolves down here, but it's representing people. It's giving me white and black, yin yang opposition. So this can be that you are the person that you are attracting or attracted to, or what you're wanting or needing. I would say key to needing is perhaps a very opposite of who you are. And I feel like that is what will work in creating this family for you. Yeah, I feel like it's building something though. And I feel like, again, you are very solid here. I feel like you're coming from this space of having built up knowledge and wisdom through your life in areas, but this feels like this is an adventure for you. This is something new. This is something that you are chasing. This is something that you are seeking. It feels to me as though this wolf at the front, and it's really representing you, is a seeker, is seeking something, and what you are looking for is, to me, the guidance around this. It's opposite to what you may normally do, what you may normally want for yourself, of what you think you wanted. And it's there. I feel like this is the moment you're in this. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, first card, Ten of Pentacles. Totally. You are here. This is the energy you're in now of what you are creating. And it's basically saying, you have that. That's what you're manifesting. It's what you are. And again, the Ten of Pentacles is all about family. It is the kind of happy family card. It's a card that really, when you get it in a reading, it's saying that you have done the work to build to get what you desire. You've got that happiness that you've been chasing. This is indication to me, again, great times for you to be comfortable in the knowledge that you are building what it is that you desire. That's what I want to say here with this. And it feels playful. I feel like you actually need to see the playfulness here, be more fun in it. Because I'm being drawn back to that wolf, and I feel like perhaps you are being too serious for this situation, too serious for you, and I feel like that's because that's who you are, is kind of sensible and serious, right, or Aries, and I know that's not always a typical Aries trait, but this is what this is giving me, it's that you're too serious in that, especially in this area, because it feels like really to say, have fun with this. Be playful, allow yourself to feel that happiness. Okay, So where you desire to be and where you're going. Okay, we have the Emperor in reverse. I actually think that's the whole point, is that you want to be less serious. The Emperor in his full form upright, you know, he is serious. He knows what he's doing. He is very hard worker. He is serious. He's got to where he is because he thinks logically. He thinks very sternly. He's like the daddy energy, right? He's very provider kind of energy. And I feel like you are ready to actually embrace happiness and relax into things, because I feel like you've been quite stern and it's gotten to where you are today, and it's really worked to be that. But in this energy of where you're going and where you need to be, the playfulness needs to come out away from that hard work. That's what I'm seeing here. So perhaps if your aspiration in this moment for September is that you are aspiring to be more one in a relationship, putting your energy in there, you have to choose that, to kind of find those moments that move you away from just putting all your energy into being the provider, the hard work, that serious energy. And I do get this sense of you, because it's the wolf and it's the lone wolf. I feel like it's your responsibility to make sure that you are doing that. You are making sure that you are able to experience the happiness and bringing that into that aspiration. Because I feel like you have big goals and big dreams for yourself, and you always have, and you've ticked boxes and you've always been a winner. And then this is something you're inexperienced at, and perhaps it gives you vulnerability as well. I'm kind of getting that sense. Water spirit, manifesting dreams, loving it. So you are manifesting what you desire. And I feel like, again, this is what I'm feeling for you, is that you really have created everything that you've desired. You've had goals and you've reached for it and you've made it happen. This to me is really resonating with who you are, kind of at a base level, like who you are under all those layers. You are somebody who dreams something and makes it happen. You are someone who works towards something and, you know, gets what you desires. And this is what you're doing now. But I feel like you're on this like uncharted territory in the waters. Now, waters represent emotions in tarot. And this is what I'm feeling here for you, is that because there's a lot of emotions attached to being more vulnerable, I do feel like that is perhaps difficult for you. So looking at the Eight of Pentacles, which is the next card in the row, you are creating something. And I feel like this is, while you're doing this, you're discovering things. It's like being playful, actually. So I do feel like that you are coming into that playful energy, which is what this final column is all about. You know, what's coming, what we're desiring, it's coming. And I feel like here in this column, you are actually in that energy of, again, manifesting. The Eight of Pentacles is about manifesting our own reality. It is about creating something. I feel like you are doing that. Right now you are working and kind of planting the seeds to create something bigger. And I do feel like this is what you are desiring in your life. It's like a next goal. And I feel like it's because you've reached other goals in your life that now is the time when you're focusing on very different. And again, I get that yang opposition. It's different to where your focus has been previously, but now is the right time. And I definitely get the sense that this is the right time for that. Loving it. In the bottom of where you're going, where you should be, we have the Seven of Swords. So with this mindset, like the Seven of Swords represents lying, cheating, cheating in the upright position. This is reversed. I feel like this is the energy that you are desiring to be. You want authenticity. You want to be with somebody that doesn't have those qualities. And I feel like that's what you're manifesting here for you, Aries, is you're manifesting, because I'm getting relationship, I'm getting family. I feel like the people that you want around you and you want in your life are very honest, they're very upright. They kind of don't leave you wondering on whether, like, I get this sense of in the past, so I'm going to say it like this, I get a sense that in the past that perhaps you have, when you have dabbled in these, because I feel like it has not been a priority. I'm very much feeling relationships, so I'm going to explain it in this way, but obviously if this is not for you, take what you need from it. That you may have dabbled in, like, for example, relationships, but it's never really come into anything, because perhaps, again, the people have just shown you can't trust them, or you felt that you something in you made you feel like you couldn't trust them. It just didn't work out. So I feel like your efforts were just never really in this area, which is why I feel like it's vulnerable and new for you. So I feel like now is the times that's right where you are ready to start achieving this kind of goal. I want to say achievement because it feels like an achievement, because I feel like this is your drive all the time, Aries, in this. But whoever's watching this, I feel like Aries, like you are someone who drives from ticking boxes, and you know, it feels very much quite I won't say quite stern, but it is that Emperor energy, somebody who just works hard towards what they want. And I feel like the family and love part is not something that you really worked on. You kind of, that was something that just was, and that may have happened to you, but it was never a big focus, because what was more important was, you know, getting your stature, you know, your work, career, or other areas of your life for sure. Now this is the time where I feel like the focus is on that. Now, if this is not a love reading for you, if that's not resonating, I just feel like an area of your life that you have felt that wasn't as important is coming to the surface now, that it's becoming perhaps the most important thing for you, because it's something, again, that you have not ticked off. I feel like you have this list of boxes and stuff, Aries, that's all about checking boxes, and this is the time for that. So that Seven of Swords is sort of telling me that what's coming for you is exactly that, the opposite from what your experiences you've had before, and what you're attracting and what you're wanting is definitely the opposite of the experience within this moment. You're really attracting your tribe, your person, loving that. Ancient Oak Spirit, Strength. Now again, if this is a person, representing a person, because it's really flowing through me, Aries, for you, is that this person is solid, and they are wise, and so this could be that this person really is somebody who brings wisdom into your life as well. On another note, this is a strength. I feel like you are finding your strength in this experience as well currently during this time. I will explain that when I get to the next card, but honestly, your cards, it's like I say this and then it shows up in the next card. This is how really awesome yours is flowing, so I am loving that. But in this Ancient Oak Spirit, there is a door in this tree. That door potentially is the door to wisdom, because let's face it, our trees, our grandfathers, they're the spirits, the wise beings, that hold so much life and growth in them, right? That's what a tree represents. To me, this is you stepping into the door of kind of, again, coming into your own. But I feel like you'll find a hidden strength through this experience. So in love, walking through that door is a very positive thing for you to do. So if you are on the fence of like, what am I supposed to do here and there? It's like, go for it. In terms of strength, again, I feel like this ticking of boxes and things, and like I said, it just keeps coming back through to me like that. I feel like you just feel vulnerable within what your next step is. And perhaps even confused, because I feel like it may be like you have this tug and pull from all your previous ways of being. So I'm going to say it like this. Like if you are somebody who has worked hard for a career, I feel like because this needs to be your focus now, you've reached this point in your life where it has to be, because it has always been on the back burner. So I feel like here you have this pull still happening with you with that side of things, and you are on, like, that's where you're comfortable, right? Moving away from that's not comfortable. So I feel like that's the dynamic that's going on for you at the moment, right? But I feel like you're going to realize the strength of your experience here. With this strength of the oak, it's kind of like walking through that door into this next chapter, realizing that where you've been and what you've done, for the reasons why you have done it, that's your strength that will help you with this next step, with this vulnerable moment here. Now the first card is Judgment. Judgment card is really, it's about, to me, for you, it's about coming to this, again, moment of realization. I do feel like you judge yourself too harshly, which is why you stay on the fence with things you don't feel 100% comfortable with, right? Feels like discomfort here. Now we have to get discomfort in order to realize something needs to be faced, and that's something we need to embrace. I feel like here using your manifesting energy of creating something that you desire, that you want. It comes with you putting the hard work in. That's what's worked well for you before, using the wisdom of those tools, and that tool being your perseverance, your strength, your loyalty, those kind of things, and bringing them through and realizing. I feel like it's this moment of judgment, of you judging yourself, thinking that that's why you can't have what you want. And again, the judgment card is about creating balance and bringing things, into judgment. Is you realizing that actually that's your strength, the ancient oak spirit strength, rather than a weakness, and your strength within this. So you willing to put in the hard work, you willing to try, you willing to do all that you can to get what you want, is what will help you moving forward, for sure. And that's the energy you're in now. And I do feel like this is something waging within you. And I don't really think that you're 100% aware of that that's what's happening, but it's happening anyway. It's like September for me, just reading the signs so far, I feel like things are happening. We have no choice right now, that this is just what's happening. So whether you are acknowledging it, whether you're aware of it, I feel like it's going to come to the surface either way, where you will come to this moment. And this moment will help you get to this next step. So we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. So I feel like you don't need to chase what you're wanting. So here has like a wand, well, a cup, and there's hearts flowing out of it. Now that to me is a great indication of love. I definitely feel this relationship vibe within this reading, which is kind of interesting because it hasn't been like that so much with the other signs. But for you, Aries, I'm feeling the love coming through here. And to me, this means I feel like you don't need to chase it. It's there. But there's like emotions above, and there's a shark in the water. To me, this, I feel like, be wary again about being so serious. I feel like you need to stop being so serious, especially when it comes to your feelings. I feel like, Aries, I said to you last month something about, because it's triggering a memory for me, something about being more vulnerable and sharing your feelings. And this could be it, because I feel like that's hitting the nail on the head about allowing your vulnerabilities, because I feel like this, again, you feeling vulnerable within this. You need to show that, rather than being that shark in the water and protecting your emotions. This is saying, in order to experience that love above you, instead of just in front of you, you want it inside you, right? We don't want what we desire to be just ahead of us. We want it to be embodying what we embody, right? That's what we want to experience all of our experiences with. But I feel like this is you with this judgment. There's this hesitation here, and it feels self-discovery-ish. It's something you need to realize for yourself in order to actually pay attention to it to get the work. And this could be where you struggle with that, because I feel like you're not, this is new waters. You're not used to this. So you're used to the hard work things is all straightforward and black and white, and this is all colourful, so it's new. So this is something for you to be aware of, to be vulnerable, express feelings, and work for what you want. Make sure you are putting that out there, is what I want to say. This, to me, is the exact same as what I just said with the ancient oak. We have standing stones, and it's a passage. So this is a journey you're going on, and all that you desire is ahead of you. You know, it's mystical ahead of you, the stars in the sky. This is our aspirations, our dreams. It's kind of like something, to me, it's like a portal that we get mesmerized by, because it's what we want, it's desires, it's our hope, right? And now she is walking through a field with stones either side of her, and it's like a passage of all that we have built. Now these stones represent things that we have brought with us from the past that are useful. So they're grounding. They're the things that we should remember and bring with us, right? So these are like, for example, I'll use those relationships that I was feeling earlier. It's like you may have, so this guy over here, he cheated on you. So he taught you that not to trust people because of that. So then you meet someone new, you expect he's going to cheat on you because this person did, but he doesn't, but he leaves you and then gets with someone else. So that's like, you know what I mean? That's taking bad things. That's not solid. That's something that's just that you wear kind of with you. That's not going to get you to here. That's going to keep you building new blocks, because you discover, you know, you weren't cheated on here, so he didn't cheat on you, but he wasn't fully true. Now I feel like this is what you do in terms of this area. So apply that to yourself with your situation of bringing things forward, which is the wrong kind of wisdom. And that is, in this situation, thinking that everyone you're going to be with is going to have something that's going to basically make you not trust them. And I feel like this is what you've discovered along the way. Like, you are slowly learning that. However, this year it's all about getting there quicker. I feel like the universe is just like, no, we're not going to slowly snail through life now. So you're being thrown hurdles constantly to help you realize something that you're doing that's hindering the progress towards what you're desiring, right? So what I feel like with this is like remembering. So what did you learn from this? What did you get from this relationship? So what you brought from that is that this is a regret. That this one was something you learned. You learned that that person wasn't for you, right? So there wasn't a whole lot of wisdom you brought with this one until you got here. And then you learn the good wisdom from this. So realizing that not everybody cheats on you because this person didn't, right? So that's the good thing. Not a, hang on, everyone cheats on me and oh, this one's a liar too. You're bringing the wrong toxic thing with you. So I hope this is making sense because it's not the best example. So then the second one is like you realize the good thing you got from this. And I feel like there is realizations from this. So you could have held on to this person, for example, because this person didn't cheat on you, but you feel then you brought that with you into this relationship. So I feel like this is a blame thing, right? That you are carrying the wrong things forward so that you feel like you're the reason that you made this mistake. So then that's why you push this person towards someone else. And this is the wrong things you're bringing with you. That's not wisdom. This is wounds that you're carrying with you, right? So these rocks represent the good things that you should be bringing that lead you and direct you down the right path. And I feel like this is what I'm trying to say here with this, making sure that you are realizing right here that this new thing you're heading towards, or this person that's either in question or that's coming into your life, because this is where we're heading, they're not those people. And you realize that now with each one. And I feel like you need to let go of all these past experiences and not bring them into this new experience, because this is nothing like you've had before, just like each and every one wasn't. But I feel like with those you did bring that into the relationship, or you brought that into your mind, which meant that you are jeopardizing. And again, this is like what do you call it when you get in your own way. Can't think of the word, but this is what this feels like to me. This is the moment where you're going through your passage and you need to kind of come through this self-judgment tunnel, right? But this card represents that you are doing that, and you are now in this journey towards that, that brightness, that glittering, gorgeous thing over here, because these are going to be solid foundations that you realize you've built for yourself to get towards this colorful rainbow of beautifulness. So I hope that makes sense for you. I feel like there's so much to that I may have lost the message there for you. But what I'm saying is that I feel like this judgment card leading to this is all representing the same, that your strength is in who you are, where you've been, and it is going to lead you towards what you desire, your goals, your aspirations, and this next step in life. Next we have Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So the Ace of Pentacles is really good. It's like a new beginning. It's in reverse, so I feel like you're actually already dipping your toes in this, which means if it's a relationship, it's someone you know, it's someone you're interested in, or they may be interested in you. It feels like it's already begun. But it's in that step where it's the new, right? And this is prosperous as well. Being the Pentacle, it's all about abundance, and the Ace of Pentacles is like an idea. It's a beginning that can lead you towards this, and I feel like that's already begun for you. You're already dipped in, you're already ahead. It does still feel as though you are at the beginning, and I feel like this is the hesitation here, because it's so new for you that you're going as a snail. So be wary of that's you know, you're as fast as you go is as quick as you're gonna have your goals. If you're going at snail pace, it's gonna take you a long time to get to that Queen of Pentacles. Amazing that we have the Ace of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. She has everything that she desires. She is sitting on her, again, she's on a wooden throne. And again, I'm drawn back to that ancient oak of wisdom here. And I feel like that's it. She's sitting on all that she has built, all that she has known. And it's not even that she's built, actually, because it's like it's just there within her. But she's sitting upon it, very regal, because it's what's got her into this place where she no longer has to put in the hard work. Everything around her is flourishing because she's made it. This is where you're heading. So I want you to be aware of your snail pace, because I feel like really you have what you want. And the only thing holding yourself back is that you're still in this creating mode. I feel like you're just really working really slow to build something you desire. Which, I mean, it's sensible, but this is the whole point, is you're not supposed to be being slow and protective of your energy here. It's telling you this is what you're doing. You're protecting your energy. You're not jumping in because you're cautious. But everything you want's right there. It's like being told that yes, you can have it, and you're going, okay, I can. Okay, I'll think about that. I'll see what I should do to work towards that. Like you're not. It's like not really fully accepting that you can have it, or not realizing you can, or feeling like you can't have it yet. This is what I'm getting for you, Aries. So this, for September for you, is a discovery of realizing the only thing that's stopping you from having what you actually want is yourself. But yes, each individual's journey. This is why I said to Taurus as well, I feel like, as in there's different timelines for each and every one of us. But Aries, for you, I'm getting kind of this wanting to push you feeling. And I had a similar vibe for Virgo, feeling like it's being pulled towards your destiny, being pulled towards what it is that you can have. And it's right there for you. Like I literally feel like you have it. Have it, but you're not grabbing it. You feel like you don't have it, or something along those lines. So I hope that makes sense for you, Aries. Please comment below if you have any questions or insights into what this could mean for you. Definitely feel like this is a major love, family kind of vibe here. It feels very much chill compared to if it was a work situation, because I feel like it is, again, wanting this happiness, this joy, this connection. So yeah, I hope that makes sense for you, Aries, and I'll see you next month.